welcome you to another moment of learning, of sharing, of growing, and of intentional life development. And the program is Career Guide, and it's on Glorious Vision Television. As you have known me, I am Samuel Maradesa, your counselor on this program, who gives the tips, the nuggets, the guide that helps you become better. If this is your first time of watching this program, I always like to enable you to know what the program is about so that you prepare your mind to follow the program. The program is, as the name implies, career guide. It's the program where we help guide people towards discovering themselves, understanding their purpose, understanding their place when it comes to the economic relevance in the society, understanding how you can be socially relevant also. Then, while you understand your place, while you try to identify the career that best fits you, then we also tell you tips that will help you become better, that will help you or have that edge over others. Yes, this program has been all encompassing because many times we also talk to as low as talking to students about their academic performance and things they need to do to attain academic excellence. So if you're looking for a program that makes you better at the end of every episode, you're talking about Career Guide. So sit back, relax. It's going to be another exciting moment as we're ready to learn and share together on this program. Having said that, I also want to appreciate those that have been reaching out to us, especially those who reached out to me in the course of last week's episode. Your questions, comments, contributions, I appreciate every one of them. Your feedback always helps us prepare, look inward to come back and deliver more insightful topics and areas of concentrations on this program. So that's why we are here again today. So today, I want to be talking about a very crucial topic. Yes, and the topic is nurture your talent. Nurture your talent. When we talk about talent, talent is that innate ability that God has given unto you. Every one of us possess talent. And in my earlier book, which is Mastering Your Talent, I said a lot about talent. I said we are all gifted, we are all talented. Then I mentioned the fact that our giftings vary. Yes, the gift that you have is different from that of mine. So the abilities, capabilities that you have is different from that of mine, and mine is different from yours. So sometimes we may have the same gift. That's where the other point comes in that says that the level of our giftings also differ. So I may be able to sing, you may also be able to sing, but one of us may be better than the other. Our display differs, the giftings, the depth, the level differs. And this also is necessary because you need to know how to hone your giftings and your talents to become better. So that's just making you know when we talk about talent, every one of us have that talent. You have it, I have it, we all have it. So the question now is, have you discovered your talent? Have you been able to identify the unique gifting that God has placed within you? It is important for you to do this because when you are able to identify your unique gifting, then God will be pleased with your life. Then living this life will become easier because you wake up every day with that sense of joy, excitement. You want to go to the place where you display your talent, where you display your giftings. You want to do more. You want to find a way to be more creative. And that's why it is important for you to discover your unique talent. So, and when you discover your talents, yes, there are some benefits that it would accrue to you. Number one is that it makes you relevant. Yes, you also become relevant. You will not be that person that everybody will be pushing over, that there is nothing that we can get from him, there is no good thing that comes from him. He's just there occupying space and there is no importance that we can speak of him. So you become relevant if you're able to identify your unique giftings. That's your talents. Yeah. And also it makes you impactful. So relevance and the impact. Yes, you are able to impact, to touch people's life, to touch the people around you, to make people become better off when they meet you than they were before they met you. So it's important for you to discover your unique giftings, because it's when your ability to identify this, your talent, it makes you to be impactful. You have impact. That sense of impact will be there. Another thing that having talents does for you is that it gives you that sense of uniqueness. Yes, the talent we have makes us unique because it makes me different from you. And when we now bring our uniqueness together, we are able to blend and blend into one another. Then we rub off on one another, and we are able to create a world of variety, and everybody will be able to tap from each other. I can make you laugh as my talent. You can help me prepare a beautiful cloth. You can help me balance my account. You can help me teach my children. All these things are unique talents that each of us possess. Then when we come together, we make the world a better place. Then the last thing is that if you are able to identify your unique giftings and talents, as the case may be, it is a means of survival unto you. Yeah, it's a means of survival because it is important for you as life will not just hand you over things for free. There's no way you come to me and say I should give you money and I will just give it to you. There must be a reason for me to give you money. So if the reason for me to give you money is because I want you to help me seal my clothes, or I want you to help me tutor my kids, or I want you to help me become better health-wise, or I want you to help me attend to certain needs. Maybe I want to commute from a distant location to another location, and you can cover that means for me, then I will be able to freely give you. Then you are able to survive as an individual. So identifying your unique giftings and talents help provide a lot of benefits to you. So having said that as a means of introduction, it's quite a lot that I have to bring together, because we're actually looking at nurturing your talent. Nurture your talent. That is the topic we're talking about today. So I'm going to be using the illustration of when I came up with that, I was just commuting at a point, and I thought about the topic just dropped in my mind. It says nurture your talent, and I started thinking about it. Then I looked at talent as a seed. Then with my background experience and my training as someone into agriculture, I began to develop principles, putting it together in order to come have this conversation and presentation for you, in order for you to learn. So when we talk about nurturing your talent, it's like you're growing a plant, you're nursing a plant. You want the plant to move from that seed nature to become, to bloom, to germinate, and to now flower and bring forth fruits, then for it to offer you that benefit. So that is the way your talent is. Your talent is like a growing plant. And a growing plant needs the following. It needs intentional care. It needs intentional care, it needs time, and it also needs the right environment. Those three things, we're going to mention them in some of the things you need to do as you're nurturing your talent. I said a growing plant needs intentional care, it needs your time, and it also needs to be in the right environment. The same applies to your talent. Your talent needs intentional care for you to nurture and grow it. Your talent needs time for it to grow, and your talent needs to be in the right environment for it to be able to thrive and for people to appreciate it. A lot of people are displaying their talent in the wrong environment, and at the end of the day, they say that people are not appreciating them because the people in that environment do not actually, it's not because of you, it's because they do not understand the value of the talent you are displaying for them. It's as if you're playing the most beautiful and melodious song. You're playing it, or musicals. You're playing it to the deaf. there is no way they will appreciate what you're doing. It's not because they don't like you. It's not because they have something against what you're doing. It's because they do not have the capacity to understand, to internalize what you are giving to them at that point in time. The same also goes about talent. You need to go to the right place, to people who can hear, who have the ability to hear and process musical sound, for them to be able to appreciate what you're doing if it is in the music industry. So that's what we're talking about, nurturing your talent. Nurturing your talent. So what are the things that will help you nurture your talent? Like I've given you some things you need to do and take note of as you're nurturing your talent. Number one is to discover the seed. Discover the seed. And discovering the seed, I said I am using the agricultural illustration to talk about your talent. Nurturing, discover your seed means that it's your ability to identify that talent. Then the question is, what exactly is the talent that you possess? What exactly is that unique gifting that God has placed in you? What exactly is that unique skill that you can display? That is what identifying your talent is about. Discover the seed. You cannot plant without first discovering the seed and knowing that this is the seed I want to plant. Then you should be able, before you even plant that talent, you must be able to know what the seed of the talent is. And talent comes, most times talent does not come as a finished product. It comes, it trickles out, begins to show forth gradually. And by the time you are able to be smart enough to identify that talent, then you are smart enough to take the next step, the next process, in order to grow the talent and nurture the talent. So you should be able to, and how do you identify the seed that is in you, identify the talent that you possess? Number one is for you to pay attention to what excites you when you do. What is that thing that whenever you find yourself doing it, then you feel that sense of excitement, you feel that sense of fulfillment, you feel the sense of accomplishment whenever you find yourself doing it. Some people, to them, what they like doing is what comes to them naturally is talking. They can talk from now till God knows when, and they keep the flow and they engage people. People will feel impressed listening to them. That is their skill. But to them, it may feel so common and nothing spectacular about it. But I tell you, that may be your talent. It's just drawing. Can you draw? Can you sketch things? Can you tinker on gadgets and come up with something? These are some areas that is you're receiving the nudge to look into that direction to see if that is your area of talent. So another thing is that, what is that thing that you do easily and exceptionally? You do it while others are struggling to do it. You find yourself doing it so effortlessly. You see yourself that, oh, I don't even have to think about doing it. Others are struggling to do it. They are trying to rehearse for long to do it, but you just come out and you do it effortlessly. That is the sign. It's coming up to you that it is your talent. Then what is that thing that when you do it, it takes your time? You find yourself doing it, and before you know it, you don't know that I've been doing this thing for 3 hours. I've been doing this for the whole day. When I get into this zone, then I kind of zone out from the time. You don't take note of the time again. It's because you are enjoying it and it excites you doing it. That is your talent. So you should be able to, number one, discover the seed that you want to nurture. So right now, think about yourself. I always take people, if I want to take you on a coaching session in talent mastery and discovering your talent, the things I would do is, one of it is that I would tell you that make a list of the things that come so easily to you. Make a list of things that people praise you about. Make a list of things that you do that when you do it, they will tell you that you have been doing this, your food is there, you don't even eat. I'm not talking about playing PS5. I'm not talking about playing things like that, but some other activities that people can appreciate you for and about. Those are the things I'm talking about. So discover the seed. That is, identify the talent. That's the first thing that you have to do if you want to nurture your talent. Then number 2 thing you need to do is to expose. Remember, illustration using agricultural seed to your talent. Number 2 is expose it to sunlight. Expose it to light. Then that talks about you have to keep practicing regularly. Practice regularly. So the truth is that I said it earlier on that most talents do not come just as it has been refined. It doesn't come refined to you. It comes as a raw material or just coming in pieces and bits, and you begin to piece them together. So by the time you keep doing it, because it is a part of you, God has made it as part of you, you keep doing it and you find yourself getting better at it. That is why you have to expose it to light. Exposing it to light means that you are practicing regularly. You are there, you are going to that zone where that thing, you are trying to unearth it, you are trying to reveal it, you are trying to expose it, you are trying to own it, you are trying to break away all the unnecessary things that are attached to it so that you are refining your gift. So that is practice regularly. So consistent practice shapes your talent into a skill. Consistent practice. It is important for you to practice consistently. Keep doing it. If you have identified that this is my unique talent, this is my unique gifting, you have to keep doing that thing. As you're doing it, people will see you doing it more, and I tell you that you find yourself getting better. As flowers need the sunlight to bloom. You know, photosynthesis, it talks about how plants get food from the sunlight. And that is how your talent can also get strength, gather momentum from exposure to constant and regular practice. It is important for you to keep doing it. Don't stop doing it. Another thing you need to do when you're trying to nurture your talent is for you to water it with knowledge. Water it regularly and water it with knowledge. And this has to do with learn and study. Learning and study more. I want to tell you that many people, the moment they identify a talent in themselves and they see that I can do it and people will appreciate me, and they start getting stipends for that talent they are doing, they begin to expose themselves the more and doing it. But unfortunately, many of them do not go through the next principle and phase that is important for talent discovery and talent maximization, and that is for you to study more about this, to go to school, to learn more about it. There are training schools that can help you develop certain talents. And the moment you identify your talent, look for someone that will help you. Attach yourself to someone, attach yourself to a school, attach yourself to a mentor that will help you develop that talent. So learning and studying more about it is important. So the fact that you have a beautiful voice does not mean that you can always sing well and in the appropriate way and in the right setting. So you need to get a voice coach that will help you put it together and you will sing professionally. Yes, there's a difference between singing in a raw form and singing professionally. There's a difference between displaying whatever skill in the raw form and displaying it professionally. Many people will tell you that I've been doing this for a long time and they are not getting anything out of it because they have not been able to apply the wisdom of learning the professional side of that business or skill that they possess. So it is important. And how can you apply learning or water your skill, your talent professionally is by reading books. You can read books. In fact, you can watch tutorials. There are lots of videos all around now that will help you become better in anything you want to do. Just imagine it and search it on the YouTube, search it on the internet. You would see someone that will tell you how to do it. Even if you want to ask, how best can I eat rice? You will find it there. They will tell you someone would have done something on it. And if there's nobody that has done something, you can also take that as a space for you to teach and train people in that regard. So watch tutorials, attend workshops on that skill. Then also take courses related to that area of your talent. By so doing, you are watering it with knowledge. Yes, another thing that you need to do is to prune your talent, prune the plant for it to grow. Prune the plant for it to grow. When I say prune it, it means that you are taking away things that are not necessary. You are taking away distractions in order for you to grow, and you are accepting criticisms to become better. So this is also important. Sometimes a plant will grow and it will grow out of place. There are some certain branches that will just spring out unnecessarily. They just they grow out of shape. And a good farmer will, because you want to keep your plant in shape, you will now begin to prune it. Pruning is the art of cutting away excessive or unnecessary branches or leaves or whatever from that plant so that you keep it in shape and beautiful. So it is also important for you. For many people, what they need about their talent is for them to prune themselves. For you to prune yourself means that you are ready to accept correction. When you are growing out of place, you're saying that I cannot sing again because this is the church, you're not paying me. You want to go out of that space. You may need somebody that will keep you in check, that will tell you that you don't have to do things like this, you don't have to do things like that. So that is accepting correction because it is necessary. Sometimes, in fact, all the time when you're doing pruning, it's just that the plant will not be able to tell you how painful the process is to them because they cannot speak. But to you as human, the pruning process may be painful. There are things that you have to stop doing. You have to caution yourself. You have to take yourself away from the distraction. That is the pruning process. It is necessary. So let mentors, trusted adults, people that are ahead of you, let them help you with the pruning process. So you have to go and submit yourself to someone that will help you just pull down that wings that you are growing, that is just going out of place. They have to be there to help you. Someone should be there to review your work. When you do something, you display your talent, you do whatever, let somebody give you that remarks that, okay, give me an objective opinion of my assessment of my display. So the person will tell you, oh, you did well here, but in this area you did not do well, you can be better, and that is it. It may be painful sometimes, but remember, it is the pruning process. Then another thing is that you need to, because of time, this will be the last I will mention, you need to protect it from weeds. As much as it is necessary for you to prune your plant, submit it to people that will help keep you in shape. It is also very necessary for you to protect it away from weeds. There are some people that they are negative influencers. There are some people that they are critical, they are not the positive critics. They want to demean you. They don't want you to grow. They want to stifle your growth. Those are the people you have to protect your talents from. If you know that this person will not speak anything good of you, just try to avoid the person. If you know that this person is always there to pull you down, just try as much as possible to avoid them, because you are building a talent that you want to make it to be displayed in the public, to the global stage, but you don't want someone who is going to kill that talent before the point of arrival. It is very important for you to avoid those sets of people, the negative influences, people that will introduce unnecessary habits to you. Avoid them. People that will discourage you, avoid them. People that will distract you from the attainment and the development of your goals and talents, avoid them. So avoid unnecessary people. And the last one is that sometimes you could start marketing your product. You can market your product. That's the last I would say now. Market your product means that you're not displaying it in a marketable form. You're not showing it professionally, and you begin to get returns. And when I say market your product, sometimes it may not start big like that. Sometimes it may be from volunteering. Sometimes it may be from you showing up and just doing it for free. And some other times that it may be that you're going big and you are bringing the business into your talent, which is also very important. It is not that you're just being callous to get money from people. And that is a means of survival. That is one thing that God has displayed, that deposited inside of you to keep you alive and to survive, to keep you, to make you survive as you are still on the planet Earth. So today we've successfully spoken about how you can nurture your talent using the illustration of a plant for you to nurture your talent. I believe that as you are talented, you're ready to become better, and you're ready to groom and grow your talent in order for it to become marketable and for it to earn you a living. So this is how far we can go on this program for today. I believe you've learned something interesting from today's episode. I look forward to receiving feedback from you in whatever form, email or WhatsApp or SMS. I will respond to you. If you have any question on this episode, please be free to reach out to me. Till we meet again same time next week, I always tell you, you should make excellence your standard. And my name is Samuel Maradesa. God bless you, and bye for now.